What's up, guys? Welcome back to another Lick of the Week. You might notice something a little bit different today. You notice that my guitar is not my electric, it is my acoustic, because what we are playing today is a little more elegant, a little more majestic, and a little more acoustic. It's really late at night, and I don't want the cops called on me for being too loud, but, you know, metal lives on. Either way, you heard me play that little piece in the beginning, and that whole thing is basically just a simple 9-chord. And what a 9-chord is basically somewhat of an extension of a power chord, or at least in the way that I'm going to show you. So basically, if you think about a major scale, you have 8 notes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And the 1 and the 8 are octaves. So basically what the 9 and the 9 chord means is that you're adding 1 note above the 9 in the scale, or 1 note above the 8 in the scale. So you could play your normal power chord, but you're going to add your pinky up 2 frets and up a string. It basically looks like 2 power chords put together. I'll give you a little close-up. It's basically like 2 power chords. But see, what I like to do is I like to use my pointer, my middle, and my pinky for it. But if you could see that there, it basically is like 2 power chords put together. And that's where that comes from. And the reason why it's called a 9-chord is because that note that we're adding with our pinky, if you count up the scale, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. The 9 and the second note in the scale are technically the same, just if it's a 9, it's in a higher register of the scale, it's just an octave above the second. So this is something that you can use in a lot of ways. One big way to use it is to make things or your songs sound really big and open and spatial and just kind of floating, because it has no characteristic note of, like, say, a major or minor chord, because the defining note in a major and a minor chord is the third, and there is no third in this chord, the one that I'm showing you anyway. It's basically a 1, 5, 9. So there is no third to say whether it's major or minor, so it kind of leaves you up in the air and it leaves you hanging, and it just leaves things open, you know? It's very kind of calming, it's very relaxing. One famous song that I'm sure most of you should know, I would hope so, but you may not know. If you ever heard of the band called The Police, they did a song called Every Breath You Take. And it goes a little something like this. That entire song, with a very few exceptions of a couple notes, is entirely made out of those 9 chords. Here, 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 and here. So you can use this in whatever way you would like to. You can even use it in metal. A lot of metal music, especially progressive metal, uses these type of chords because it's, like I said, it's very open. It gives a wide range of a sound, and it leaves people hanging. So just to recap, basically, playing a 9-chord, it's an extension of your regular power chord. So make the shape of your first power chord with either your middle finger or your ring finger for this one. I know your ring finger and your pointer are kind of the normal spots, but to get that stretch, it's a little easier. I mean, you could still play the pinky with your ring, but I prefer to use my middle finger because it makes it easier. But you're going to play your normal power chord, and then you're going to extend it up 2 frets and down or up 1 string with your pinky, and it should look a little bit like a spider tangle like this, you know? So you got bam, bam, bam. And that is your 9-chord. Alright guys, that's it for this video. I hope you liked it. There's a lot of different ways you can use this type of chord. It's used in, you know, most types of music. You can use it in metal or rock or, you know, acoustic, indie music, even EDM, stuff like that. You can use it in whatever you want. I just like to use it to open up a mix and make it sound very floaty and dreamlike. But like I said, that's it for this video, so thank you guys so much for liking, commenting, and subscribing, and I will see you guys in the next video.